Hello everybody, I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what the message is for you guys. Keep in mind it is general, okay? Just take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, then maybe check out a different reading, okay? It could be past, present, future. You will know where this fits in your story on your timeline, how it fits, okay? Let's see, what is the message for the collective today? From the divine, from spirit, what does the collective need to know today? What's the message here? Let's see. A King of Cups in reverse flew out extremely quickly, okay? 9 of Wands. So you could be dealing with a King of Cups in the reverse here. Intuition on point. Your intuition is guiding you, leading the way. There's something being illuminated to you. You know exactly who this is, maybe. Okay, what's going on here? We'll see. Somebody wanting victory and success, but you are protected. You are getting justice, and this person is going to have a tower moment, okay? So let's see here. Why is the King of Cups in reverse here for the collective? Why is this person here? Let's see. The 7 of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the 8 of Wands. So someone here, they're trying to defend themselves, okay? This person is really trying, I feel like they're putting a lot of force into trying to defend themselves from something. Let's see what this is. What's the 6 of Wands? The 4 of Wands. The Page of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. Something to do with a home, something to do with a community, a property, an offer, good news. We'll see what this is. What's the High Priestess? The 2 of Swords and Judgment. Page of Wands. I just heard... it was so fast. Hear no evil, speak no evil. That's what I just heard when the 2 of Swords popped out. Hear no evil, speak no evil. Judgment and the Page of Wands. We'll see what this is. Why is the Sun here? The 4 of Pentacles. The Hermit. And the 9 of Swords. Somebody is, this person is worried right now. They're stressed out. They're worried. Anxious about the truth coming out. The Hermit. Let's see if we can find out some more. 10 of Swords at the bottom. What is this King of Cups in reverse here trying to defend themselves from? Some sort of a financial strategy. The 5 of Pentacles. The Chariot. Something to do with transportation. What is this? What's the 7 of Wands? Despair. This person is in despair right now. Because of a car, change, something with a vehicle, the Chariot and change. They're in despair, or in despair that something is changing. Something to do with a car, a vehicle, possibly. What is that? Why is that here? Because of the Queen of Wands. Something backfiring. 8 of Wands in reverse. Something is going to backfire on the Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups, and they can't get out of something that they've done. Yo, I might just change this into a crime hour. I'm going to be honest, because I'm like, what is this? Okay. Something backfiring onto them. A Queen of Wands and a Queen of Cups. They can't get out of something here. Somebody's in despair about a change. About somebody moving forward, or they can't charm someone. They can't use someone. They don't want something to grow. They don't want something to change. They're trying to stop a transition from happening. They don't want someone to have a new beginning. Okay. What's this 8 of Wands here? They're taking action. The Knight of Swords with some sort of communication. Why is the Queen of Swords in reverse? The 3 of Cups. This has something to do with a friend. A King of Cups in reverse and a Queen of Swords in reverse in a friends group. The High Priestess and the 8 of Pentacles. This has something to do with a job, a career, or a plan. What is this? Tell me more about the Queen of Swords reverse and the 3 of Cups. I like you, fun, flirting, want a date. Okay, so maybe it has something to do with a third party. And somebody being heartbroken about somebody meeting the one. Okay. What's the 7 of Wands? A mask. They're trying to block something here. This person's trying to defend themselves. They're trying to block something because they want to hide something that they've done. They're pretending something here. They've been pretending all along. They're trying to hide something, and they're in despair about some sort of a change. What's the 8 of Pentacles? A plan, or what is this? Thoughts in reverse. A coffin. A plan with an ending, a complete ending. A death. Who's the King of Cups reverse? A wealthy man. A wealthy man. Oh, look who's back. Corrupt official. So this King of Cups in reverse here, this dirty, corrupt official is back. Back again, okay? Expecting imprisonment. So this corrupt, dirty official, King of Cups in reverse, is in despair about some sort of a change. They've been hiding something here. They're trying to block the truth from coming out. They could have said something about a third party or an affair. And they don't want, let me guess, the truth to come out that they're a corrupt, dirty, lying ass official, or what? What's the 6 of Wands? Toil and labor. They think that this plan is going to work. They think that some sort of a plan is going to work. Okay, what plan, huh? This person is absolutely imbalanced. They're a liar. This liar, this conniving ass liar, thinks that this plan is going to work, whatever this is, okay? Something about a home and a property. What's the 4 of Wands? A King of Swords. Something about a King of Swords at a home. Something about a King of Swords at a home. What is this? Poverty. Ace of Wands. unexpected income, taking some sort of action to get some sort of money. So these are people in a community, or this has something to do with a plan at a house. They think that they're going to get money for doing something corrupt and dirty at a home, or sabotaging someone at their home or at their property. These people are broke. That's why they feel like they need the money. Okay, what's the Page of Cups? Self-absorbed narcissist. No way. Who would have thought, right? What the hell is going on here? It has something to do with money, a job, a career. The Devil. Somebody lying about money, or somebody greedy, maybe very greedy. The Page of Cups. Somebody offering someone, this is like a deal with the devil, like somebody offering someone a lot of money for something. Okay, I'm gonna definitely take out the crime cards with this, because I feel like there's more to this. Why is the High Priestess here? The Six of Cups. There's something that you know about what happened in the past, or what these people have done in the past. Four of Cups. Your intuition might have told you to reject something or reject someone in the past. To stay away from these people. Expectation. Or they could also be dissatisfied here because they were expecting some sort of a result, but your intuition tipped you off. They could be angry that you know what they're up to or what they've been doing. It's like they're angry that you already expect something, right? It's like you're already 3 steps ahead. You expect them to try and fuck with you. You expect them to try and mess with you. You expect everything that they're doing. They're not doing it in the dark. They can't keep it a secret. They cannot sneak attack you because you're already expecting it, right? You're like, I already know you're coming. I already know you're plotting, planning, scheming, okay? They don't like this. What's a Two of Swords? The World in reverse. Yeah, they can't complete a plan. They cannot complete something. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands in reverse. What's the Knight of Wands reverse? Stabbed in the back. Yeah, they're trying to figure out how to attack you. It's like they're angry, they're hot-headed, they're losing patience. They want to come in really fast. They're all fired up. They're angry about something. They want to stab you in the back. They want to attack you. They're trying to sneak attack you. So it's like they're angry that you already know that they're going to try and attack you. You already know. You already see it coming. Yeah, because people like this don't stop. So of course, what else, right? Focus on self-worth. Yeah, and you're just focused on yourself while they're out here doing this shit, okay? Or they should focus on themselves. What's this Judgment in the Page of Wands? A mature man. So there's a mature man here who's under judgment for some sort of a message. They're concerned. Why is Judgment here in the Page of Wands? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, these people are trying to attack you and you already know. And it's like they're getting increasingly mad that they can't attack you and you already see it coming. Okay. The Star. The Six of Cups. Because it's like, because of what they did in the past, it's like they need to get close to you because of what they did in the past. But whatever happened in the past has woken you up to what they're doing. So it's like you're aware of what they're doing because of what they did in the past. Okay, what's the Sun? Imprisonment. So they're worried about being stuck. They're worried about the truth coming out. They're paranoid, okay? About prison, about maybe getting caught. Main female. Or they tried to have you imprisoned. Or it's a main female that's scared of going to prison, okay? What's the Nine of Swords? A false person is paranoid right now. A false, fake person is scared right now, paranoid right now. About what? About a lot of money, 10 of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups. Trying to make someone an offer or trying to make themselves look innocent. The Two of Wands, something that they planned here. With a lot of money. The Hermit. Maybe they thought this was a secret. They thought you wouldn't know. This could be like a secret profile, a catfish profile, some sort of identity fraud. And now it's backfiring on them. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to get the crime cards out because I feel like there's definitely more. Okay, tell me about this King of Cups in reverse here. This dirty official, this corrupt official here. E. Kidnapping. Landlord. P. International EP. PE. Corrupt comes out. Look, corrupt. You're corrupt. You corrupt, dirty official. King of Cups in reverse. International bank account number. Jail or prison. And a landlord. Tell me more about this person. Why are they here? Food or drinks and a weapon. R. A pharmaceutical drug. Oh, a VPN. And this. Sexing. So this has to do with some sort of a VPN landlord, maybe at their home. The VPN that they use for their home. PRE. REP. International bank account. And they're corrupt. Traffic. East Coast report, again with the REPE. Repo. So maybe it is about a car. A car repo. VPN. What is this person trying to defend right now? Seven of Wands. A car. It says Caribbean, but I'm pretty sure it's a car. They're trying to say something about a car. A deal, car dealer, or a car deal. They made a deal with a car. PayPal and poison. Depressed about a cover-up because something is premeditated. Depressed about a cover-up. What did they say about a car? A prescription. Confession of a crime. Confession of a crime roofied. What am I missing here? That this was premeditated. Or again, those letters, P-R-E, E-R-P, R-E-P, repo, a warrant, postbox, P-O, passport, P-O-R, again, R-O-P. It's something about those letters, P-O, P-R-E. They said that a car was repossessed. A car was repoed. A meeting with sacral energy. Something about driving. Truck driver wanted to come out. A video. UK. Why is a car being repoed significant? Or this is what they're trying to hide? Something about a cleaning service. A service? Close. Huh? Third eye. Crown chakra, P. Third eye, crown chakra, P. Something about a car being repossessed. Okay. Because of a job or a business. They said something about a car. Device. Murder device. What do you mean with device? DSP, South Pacific, and D. They made a deal, again, SP, deal SP, South Pacific SP, a deal, SP. A deal SP. No, GPS, a deal with GPS. So what is like a device, a tracking device? A device, GPS tracking device on a car. Crown chakra P. So they made a deal to put a tracking device on a car. Is that what this is? A driver, truck driver, and a passport. Port. Repossessed. A car was repossessed. So a car, what, went into someone else's possession? Somebody sold a car? Driver's license. Something about driving. Witchcraft, robbery. passport, license, something about a license, a driver, robbery. Yo, this is reminding me of something. Oh my God, this happened to me so long ago. Like, I don't know why I'm getting this memory, right? But a long time ago, it's probably like 8 years ago, 7 years ago, 7, 8 years ago, this dude that I was dating back then, okay, this person did not have a license, right? And one day, he didn't have a license because he lost his license. And one day I woke up in the morning and my car was not outside, right? And this person would usually take the bus everywhere. And I woke up and I look outside and my car is not there anymore. And I'm like, where the fuck is my car, right? And I'm looking, I call this person, I'm like, where's my car? And they're like, oh, I took it. Like, what the fuck do you mean you took my car? You don't even have a license. You're driving without a license. That's illegal. And you just stole my car. Like, I need my car. Why would you just take my car? I'm sleeping. And he's like, well, I was late. I was going to be late to work. This idiot goes on to get a speeding ticket. Not like he got pulled out by the police, but he got flashed with the camera, right? So a couple weeks later, I get a thing in the mail with his fucking face on it that he drove my car and got a speeding ticket and he stole it. I don't know why I'm getting that off of this. Driver's license and robbery. Something about a car. Witchcraft. A loan. Something about loaning someone the car. No, that person stole my fucking car back then. Yeah, while I was sleeping too. I don't know if that's what's going on here. Surveillance. Surveillance prostitute. Something about someone driving a car, okay? Or maybe whoever this corrupt official is said that a car is under surveillance because of where you're driving, or they put a tracker on your car to see where you're driving and stuff like that. But this is a corrupt official. This is not legal. Yeah, property, intellectual property, illness, chronic illness, property, repo. Again, it's like a car. I don't know if a car was sold. Like it's kind of giving me like a corrupt, dirty official puts a tracker on the car and then the car gets sold. I got that in a different reading. And now they're in despair because of crime of passion, identity fraud, because of some sort of identity fraud. A bank account, an affair. Or they said something about a car. So it's like a dirty, corrupt official, because there is something here with the 3 of Cups. A dirty, corrupt official told what? The station, told the boys back at the station that somebody was having an affair and that somebody is a prostitute and that they were tracking someone's movements in a car because of an alleged affair, or what? Or is that what they were asked to do? Real estate, something about a home, something about a home surveillance, real estate surveillance, car surveillance. Why was this dirty, corrupt official doing this? Third eye, yeah, P. P, why does P keep coming out? Third eye, P. Because warrant corrupt, because this person is corrupt. And they want it, so this is kind of giving me my collective reading from yesterday, right? So somebody approaches a dirty, corrupt official, claims that they're also working with the police or something like that. I don't know. I don't know who the fuck the dirty, corrupt official is. If it's this King of Cups in reverse, but this person has been coming out as a corrupt official. So maybe they were approached because somebody knew that they were this. I don't know how they would find that out. Maybe there's another person here that has a government job, like a government agency job, where they can look into someone's employment and they found out this person is an official. That's why they approached them and said that they need help getting a warrant out for someone's arrest, that you're a prostitute having an affair, and that they need help with some sort of like home surveillance, real estate and car surveillance. L, M, and a choice. This was because of the choice that ML made, or this has to do with the choice of ML. Yes. Job or business. Two-faced and deceptive. Somebody is two-faced and deceptive at work. Or somebody that's two-faced or deceptive lied about your work, lied about your job and your business, and that's why they convinced this dirty official to track you and surveil you and watch you and track your car and your movements. Because they said, because G or someone said they need help pressing charges, getting a warrant out for your arrest. This was an opportunity. This was, so, hey, dirty, corrupt official, can you help us gang stalk and illegally surveil this innocent person? Perfect opportunity to press charges with a fake warrant because this is corrupt and someone is innocent, hasn't done fuck all to warrant this kind of gang stalking, because that's what it is. A, and wife or Wi-Fi. A and Wi-Fi. Opportunity with Wi-Fi, job or business. Somebody that works for the law has sold their soul. I feel like it's this King of Cups in reverse. They're corrupt. And something about being coerced to do something on the internet. So this person was not only illegally surveilling your home, your car, and your movements, they also were surveilling your internet and your Wi-Fi. Somebody claimed that they have a warrant for this, or they got a warrant for this. How the fuck do you get a warrant to do all this illegal shit with someone that's innocent? They got a warrant for this? They got a warrant for this. To illegally surveil someone like this. F. To break in. Somebody's claiming they had a warrant to break into someone's what? Wi-Fi or what? But you're protected by angels. But they didn't know that you're protected by angels? Or what? Or they said they needed help getting a warrant because of someone's wife. They claimed that there was a crime of passion against a wife, and they need help with breaking and entering and tracking illegally. The fuck is this? L. Water. Trace back. Something can be traced back here. Water. L. Forgery. Some sort of forgery on an international bank account number. What do you mean forgery? Trace back. A detective. So a detective can trace back some sort of forgery on an international bank account number, or they can trace a bank account number. Beauty industry. Motive. X. So someone's ex here. So this could be this weirdo ex again, right? Somebody's weird ass, creepy, obsessed ex who went towards a corrupt, dirty official, tried to make you look like you're a prosty because they are just obsessed with you and fucking weird, okay? Premeditated with life insurance. Why does life insurance keep coming out? Huh? That's weird. That's come out a couple times and I was like, what? Canada. What do you mean with motive and X? Credit card money laundering. So, okay, so something about a bank account, an international bank account number, a credit card, money, traced back. What does this have to do with a car and a tracking device and a protective order? Gossip and slander. So they go to the dirty, corrupt official here and they gossip and slander someone, you, say that you did something to someone and they need help stalking you. The X motive, this was their motive. And what does that have to do with the money, bank account? It has to do with the plan, okay? The plan. To get someone evicted. So the plan was to get you evicted from the house or to get you evicted. T. Right, look here's the plan. The plan was to get you evicted, right? The plan was to get you put out on the street, broke and busted, in poverty, can't even fend for yourself, have nothing because these people came together to ruin your life, right? Depressed. Oh, they wanted you depressed too. So the plan was to gang stalk you, terrorize you, harass you, and to make you depressed. Okay? And this has to do with an inheritance. D. What about DD? A meeting with DD about the post box. So they had a meeting with DD about someone's mailbox, about the post box. Life insurance, yo, and I said it too. Life insurance, the ex of the motive of an ex. So did someone's ex put out a life insurance policy on you? Oh, no fucking way. Yeah, if that doesn't scream premeditated murder, I don't know what does. A cleaning service. Made an agreement. So someone's ex made an agreement with someone who has a cleaning service to take out a life insurance policy on you. Okay. Interesting. That's why they needed someone to help with the cyber stalking. And now they're trying to make themselves look innocent, or they thought that it would make them look innocent by using drugs from the pharmacy. So they thought, well, if we want to get rid of them, why don't we get rich doing it, right? So we want to get rid of them anyways. We want to pick some shit up from the pharmacy and accidentally overdose them. But, you know, what's the fun in that? Why don't we take out a fake life insurance policy on someone while we're at it? And then at least when they're dead, we can get rich, or what? The fuck? Yo. Okay, I get it now. Fentanyl, huh? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's where I guess the bank account comes in, right? Is that where this bank account shit comes in? Them trying to make themselves look innocent from trying to overdose you? With drugs or what? A pregnancy. Again, R-E-P. P-R-E. Jail or prison. P-R. What are these letters? P-R. Why does that keep coming out over and over and over again? P-R. R-P. Undercover. Picture. Organized crime and an attack. Undercover. Jail or prison. What is this again? Undercover police? That's the sign or the message. Tax evasion. Somebody approached this dirty, corrupt official or somebody in the community and claimed that they are undercover police or they're an undercover detective. PI. Private investigator. A private investigator. PRI. PR. They're a private detective. Alibi. Wait a minute. So somebody went to someone and said they're a private detective or they're an undercover private investigator? Cybercrime. B, manipulation, cocaine. That's how someone was manipulated into a cybercrime, throat chakra, bacteria, virus, or mold. With a virus? Somebody might be trying to send a virus to someone's computer. Witchcraft. Somebody that's corrupt. So I feel like there's definitely a dirty, corrupt official here. I feel like there's also someone who pretended that they're either working undercover for the police or they're working undercover for a private detective, or they are a private detective or something like that. Identity fraud. Yeah, but they stole someone's identity. They were not working for the police, working with the police, working as a private detective. Weed. E. Receipts. Receipts of the office or at the office. K. Receipts of the office. EK. KE. Office receipts. A cybercrime. Tax evasion. Why did they go to this dirty official here, this King of Cups in reverse? Because of text messages about supporting a child? So they asked this dirty, corrupt official King of Cups in reverse for help in supporting someone because of a child? Yeah, so somebody's ex, right? So somebody's ex texts this person, says all this crazy fucked up shit about you, claims that they need help because of a child. So it's kind of like if you have a child with your ex, okay, they're trying to make whoever this is think that you're doing something wrong, or they need help in freeing their child, right? Kidnapping. They need help in getting their child back or protecting their child or some stupid shit like that. Okay. Death. A device, M or W. A device, death, M or W, a death device. Okay. So what is this here with this third party shit? This person took some sort of action. This King of Cups in reverse is in despair. about some sort of change because they're trying to hide something. B, they're trying to hide something with B. Traveling, V, corrupt. This person is trying to, this corrupt person is trying to hide something about traveling or something about a car. BV, a trap. With a post box that they try to trap someone here with the mail or something with the mailbox. The motive, I mean, BV, again, like bacteria virus maybe. Eviction, the motive has to do with evicting someone, getting someone evicted, and an international bank account number. Why somebody who's corrupt has lied about traveling, or why someone that's corrupt took some sort of action while someone was traveling with a mailbox. Okay. What else is the motive here? Something about buying. Pressing charges. P. P. Buying P. Pressing charges. Job or business. Someone's wife, A wife, A's wife. Pressing charges for a job or business. I feel like that's how this, so it's kind of giving me like shock factor, right? It's like someone goes up to a dirty official, gives them this crazy story that makes them want to act and maybe even do things that they're not supposed to do because it's like not in their legal rights to do it, or it's like outside of the work, or they're doing stuff like when they're not on the job, but it's like illegal surveillance and stuff because they want to help. It's like, oh man, I want to help these people do this crazy shit because I want to help them be able to press charges on someone. And it could be because they wanted to get you evicted. Like they wanted you to leave anyways. Like if this is a neighbor or someone that lives near you or somebody that lives in the same block as you, it's like they wanted you to leave the neighborhood anyways. So when this situation presented itself, it's like, oh, this is a great way to get this person out of our neighborhood and out of our community if I help them press charges on them, right? If I help these poor people with this crazy nefarious crime here and this illegal stalking, because I don't want them here anyways. It's something like that. Cyber stalking, beauty industry. That's why they started cyber stalking. And this could even be South Pacific, Hush Money S, Hitman. And this could even be something like, because I'm getting with cyber stalking beauty industry. This doesn't have to be like actual hacking. This reminds me of something that actually happened to me, right? With my neighbor upstairs, the same one that, busted my pipe here. And it was the strangest thing where like about a year ago or 2 years ago, I rarely post on Instagram for my business account, right? Rarely. I'll upload a story every now and then. Every single time I uploaded a story, they would watch it. And the weird thing is this person was not following me, okay? They were not following me on Instagram. Every single time I uploaded a story, they watched it, which meant that this person went on my feed every single day to check if I had uploaded something, and then they would watch my story. And I'm telling you, sometimes I wouldn't post for weeks, but every time I posted, they were watching it. It was the strangest fucking thing, right? Where I was like, bro, you're obviously stalking me. And the weirdest part about it, right, was that I didn't even know, like, I don't have my first name on the doorbell. I have my last name. So I was like, first of all, how do you know my first name, bro? How do you know my first name, right? How did you find my profile? okay? And why are you watching every single fucking story? Like, you're creepy. Why are you watching me and what I do at work, right? It could even just be something like that when it comes to cyber stalking, right? Like, it doesn't have to be, oh, I'm hacked into your shit, but they could just be watching your profile. You see that they're like watching your stories or something like that all the time. It's just weird, right? It's like, why are you fucking going on my profile every day to see if I've uploaded something? Weirdo. But in this case, it could have something to do with them getting some sort of hush money, okay? Cartel. Something to do with a car. And something to do with a car and the location of a car. Geolocation and a car. They got some sort of hush money to lie about the location of a car or to say something about a car. East Coast. Accounting. And that's why they're being blackmailed. Coast, count. Blackmail. So then they started getting blackmailed with something, maybe? What's blackmail? Injury. Dark web. Stolen money. Screenshots. Screenshots of root chakra. Screenshots of something stolen. Screenshots of the money. Dark web. So what? They got sent some sort of dirty money, some sort of hush money, some sort of a bribe, and then someone took a screenshot of the money and wanted to blackmail someone with it, or what? What does that mean? Crown chakra. So it is about blackmailing. It's like, first like I said, okay, so I didn't finish my story. First, they get into the shock factor. They start doing illegal things for this group, thinking that they're doing the right thing. Then they get so far into it that this group has a bunch of leverage. They have a bunch of blackmail now because this person has been instrumentalized to do illegal surveillance, gang stalking, and the like, because none of this was warranted, okay? You didn't even do anything. You're innocent. But now they have all this evidence on this person, all of this blackmail, I guess. And then they're like, well, you were helping us. You helped us do all this. You were tracking this person's car. We have all these screenshots of you tracking this person's car. It's like, we have all these screenshots of the money that we sent you, something like that. Computer or laptop, yo. Police. Police, computer, or laptop. Police, computer, or laptop. What does that mean? Something on a police computer? M did something on a computer or laptop because he or she thought they were helping the police. Street drugs. Premeditated. Somebody, or maybe, is this computer or laptop? Is this about hacking? Addiction, IRS, addicted to drugs, IRS, police. M did something here with someone's computer or laptop, or they tried to hack your computer or laptop, or hack your Wi-Fi, or get into your shit, or cyber stalk you because somebody told them that you're addicted to drugs and that they're working with the IRS and the police. Yeah, they're working undercover with the feds. Or something like that. Oh, no. No, never mind. Okay, that's not what it is. Then what is it? They're enraged that they helped. They're angry that they helped. They're enraged that they helped. Or did the IRS or the police take someone's computer or laptop? I don't know. Why are they angry that they helped? Because something is national? Because somebody claimed that they were your friend? Or they thought someone was a friend? Or somebody claimed that they were your friend? Something about an ex and a phone call. So it's like, yeah, someone's ex calls up this person, blah, 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 tells them all this shit, phone call. They helped this person because they thought someone was a friend, and they're angry. Who's angry for helping a friend? Forgery credit cards, something about fake credit cards, stolen credit cards. A fake stolen credit card. Betrayal and antibiotics. Wait a minute. Tell me more about this. Police, IRS, helping, enraged about helping someone. A friend. What is that? What does that mean? What does that mean? That's the message, Page of Wands. It has to do with some sort of a letter that they got or some sort of a message that someone got about a money offer, or maybe somebody offered to give someone money or something like that. Maybe that's a bribe. What is this? Enraged about helping. It's a message. It's a message. Page of Swords. It's some sort of letter or message that was sabotage. Nine of Wands. Needing help. Needing protection. The Sun. Fighting about some sort of competition surrounding a new beginning in love. Okay, so who's angry? Who's enraged? Nine of Cups. Something was, whoever it is that did something illegal, okay? Justice in reverse, Hierophant in reverse. Whoever it is that did something super, super illegal. Super illegal. This person is angry that they helped. But what does that have to do with the IRS and the police? I feel like that's what they were told. Like, oh yeah, you're helping us with the IRS and the police. Five of Cups in reverse. The Six of Swords. Yeah, somebody saw this as their opportunity to move on to calmer waters. It's like, so it's the person that wanted you evicted, okay? The person that wanted you evicted or kicked out of the neighborhood or didn't want you around. This person helped because they thought this was going to give them peace. It was going to be peace in their life, I guess. Now they're angry because they thought, Ace of Swords, yes. Got it. Okay. Okay, so it's this person. They are mad because they thought they were helping the IRS and the police with your arrest. Excuse me that I laugh, okay? Because a bunch of criminals, right? A whole group of criminals went to them and said, oh my God, you have to believe this crazy story. You have to help us get this person arrested. And this person just says, oh yes, I will definitely help the IRS and the police arrest this person. Whole time you're just innocent, minding your own fucking business, okay? Never done anything to anyone. You don't even know what's going on, right? Finding out all your information through tarot, most likely, right? And you don't even know what these people want from you. So, okay, so they're angry that they thought they were helping the police and the IRS. Right. Okay. So that's why they thought it was just a free-for-all or what? Heart chakra. Crown chakra. Oh, I think I got it, right? I think I just hit it straight on the head there. So that's why M thought it was a fucking free-for-all when it comes to gang stalking, hacking, tracking, and surveillance, because, oh, we're doing this for the IRS and the police. Yeah, right. Pharmacy, compensation, innocent. They thought they were definitely going to they were going to be innocent. Nothing was going to fall back on them because they thought they were working with the police and the IRS the whole time. They thought they were doing God's work, I guess. They thought they were doing God's work out here, guys. Let that one sink in. They think stalking, hacking, watching, surveilling, and tracking an innocent person is doing God's work, okay? That is crazy. But they also got a nice payment off of that too. So they took a nice bribe. Yeah, because nothing says God's work like taking money for it, right? Right? Nothing says God's work like taking fucking money for it. We'll even give you money to help. Alcohol. The Middle East. Oh, the Middle East. So somebody that is from the Middle East came to them and said, hey, I'll make you a deal. Okay, so is Middle East, is somebody that pretended to be an undercover police officer, undercover working for the police, this person Middle Eastern or what? Social Security subpoena. This person is just possessed by a demon. A subpoena and a Social Security. Cryptocurrency and a judge. So dirty, corrupt official who could be a judge or who could work in the judicial system or a court official or something like that. This person then takes some sort of cryptocurrency as security. You hear the pigeon call outside? And says, oh yeah, I'll help you guys get this person arrested and put away or what? Loan. A loan. A gang member and cocaine. Gang member and cocaine, huh? Okay. A truck driver and L. A truck driver and L. Okay, so they made it, so that's what this is right here. A deal with the devil, right? A deal with the devil, yeah. Take this dirty bribe money here. Some sort of cryptocurrency or some sort of currency, I guess. And now they're angry that they helped someone, thinking that they were helping the police. Something about a car, too. They helped something with a car. Tracking a car. Okay. So what is this? They thought that they were going to win. They thought they were going to be on top. They were going to be the winner. That's the sign or the message, okay? They thought they were going to win because they were working with this King of Swords. And this King of Swords is the one that keeps coming out as the I'm an undercover police. I'm the undercover working with the police and the IRS, right? So who's this? Something about a house. I feel like that's that house surveillance and stuff like that. EM. EM. M-E-W-E. M-E-E-M-W-E. Or G. So this something about a G-E-M. Something about a vacation. J. Kidnapping. VPN. Vacation. So something about a vacation, right? Something about someone traveling. That's come out in other readings as well. That they planned something when you were out of town, when you traveled. So it's kind of like you went out of town And while you were on vacation, this person comes around to this dirty, corrupt official and says, oh my God, blah, 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 this crazy shit, right? Airplane vacation. Look at that. Airplane vacation. Okay. Disguise. Yeah, and they wore a disguise so that someone would trust them. I feel like it's trust, not trust fund. Disguise. This King of Swords came as a disguise, which is, hey, I'm this and this person. You can believe me. I'm doing God's work out here. I work with the police. Look, I work with the law. Gee. I work with the law. You can believe me. I'm a good person. G's like, hey, I'm undercover. I'm wearing a disguise. Malicious. Yeah, this was malicious intent, 100%. Saying something about an STD. An STD. South Pacific. A. You know what? No. You know what else SP could be? SPA. Because I got that other day with the other reading. BBB. Barcelona. This could be Spain. Possibly. Spain. Possessed by a demon. Heart chakra. Yeah, what else about this? So he came around because of a vacation. Maybe somebody went to Spain. I don't know. Disguise. Malicious intent. Organized crime with pictures. And showed this corrupt official some sort of organized crime with pictures. And claimed that they had receipts of an attack. So if you know when you went on vacation, like this doesn't have to be this year. This could even be last year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, okay? But is that when they came around? That's when they approached this person? Or bacteria, virus, or mold. Catfish, tax evasion office. Life insurance. I honestly feel like somebody took a life insurance policy out on someone, okay? I really do. And catfish with bacteria, virus, and mold, this is giving me that weird fucking like, I don't know, like, what is this? Catfish? Bacteria, virus, or mold? What does that have to do with life insurance? It's something that somebody did that was local. This is the warning about something going into foreclosure, which is making me wonder, again, like water pipes, right? Water pipes, or somebody messing with someone's pipes, or something about like rotting meat. Like rotting meat, rotting fish. Life insurance, deadly bacteria, okay? Europe, which again is like, okay, what? Spain or what? I just said Spain and now Europe comes out. It could be a European country, a car crash, coerced. That's when they coerce someone to do something with a car or a car crash. And internet, and something with the internet. Or it's because they had already done something with the internet. Because like, look, I was thinking about this thing, right? I'm just going to keep taking Spain and Barcelona because that's what's popping in my head for some reason. Okay, with the letters that are coming out and all that. It just, don't take it if it's not resonating in your story, okay? Just an example. But like the last crime hour that came out was airplane Wi-Fi. Which made me think something about the internet, a catfish profile. Like what if someone thought that if they take a trip in the plane, that up in the plane if they use like the airplane Wi-Fi, then their IP address or their VPN or whatever can't be traced or tracked, right? What if they thought that way? What if they thought that if they do something on the internet, it won't be traced and tracked? Is that how they catfish someone? Is that how they tricked someone with some sort of text messages because somebody was using like airplane Wi-Fi to do something in a plane, thinking that they wouldn't be traced back? Is that why they tried to, you know, take out a life insurance policy on someone because they didn't want to get caught up with that? A driver. Something about driving somewhere. A truck driver. Wanted revenge. Witchcraft. Some sort of a driver wanted revenge. A truck driver. Somebody wanted revenge. They wanted revenge. They approached this person about a child. So no, that happened first. Okay, so first first an ex approaches this person and talks this crazy shit about a child. And I feel like then after that, they come over to this person and say, oh my God, we have to tell you more. We have to tell you more crazy shit that happened. We have to tell you about this, this, and that. I feel like they just started, maybe they did this like in phases where they would keep telling this person more crazy shit and more crazy. And then this happened, and then this happened. And that's how they maybe got this person, this corrupt official, to do crazier and crazier things. I don't know. No, it has something to do with this, sexting. And I feel like this has something to do with the airplane for some reason, airplane Wi-Fi. Which is making me wonder, look, if they're trying to trick this corrupt official, this is just a hypothesis, okay? This is just something that I'm wondering. If they're trying to trick this corrupt official into believing something about you, let's say they created a fake catfish profile, okay? And they're telling this corrupt official, like, yeah, go ahead and text them and go ahead and, you know, try and reach out to them. You're going to see that it's them or whatever, right? So they text this fake profile, and then someone else that is sitting in a plane using airplane Wi-Fi then texts this person back, pretending to be you, thinking that they won't get caught because it's in an airplane, something like that. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I cannot make it up. Yes comes out. Ooh, yes, social media. Google search. Yo, yes, social media. Yo. That's crazy. That's crazy. So this person, this corrupt official, maybe was like tricked into texting this fake profile, right? They thought it was you, or they thought it was someone else. Whole time it's one of these people sitting in a plane to Barcelona, right? Texting them back. They don't know this though. But then after everything came out, they were already stuck. They were already like implicated in it, I guess. Geolocation. No way. What does that mean, huh? Retired. Landlord. Because something about the geolocation being in someone's house. Fake profile. That's why the geolocation links back to someone's house. It's because it's coming from someone near you. That's why. Relationship custody. Relationship. Opioids. ID card. Hospital. Negotiation. Shan. Negotiation. Relationship. Geolocation. What else do we need to know? E comes out again. accounting, an account, accidental death, South Pacific. So either it is really the South Pacific, or like I said, it's giving me like Spain for some reason. Kidnapping, heart chakra, sign, or that's the sign or the message. E, the sign or the message with E. What is E? E. Why does E keep coming out? Confession of a death, accidental death, confession of a death certificate. Accidental death and a death certificate, confession. What? Australia. Mental illness, some sort of an illness. That's why somebody has tried to make you ill, or that's why somebody tried to say that you're mentally ill, or somebody tried to cause someone an accidental death. Or it has to do with what they needed something to, or something specific they needed on a death certificate, maybe because of life insurance, okay? But how the hell did a dirty, corrupt official, King of Cups in reverse, get all roped into a life insurance scam, okay? I mean, that's a little, like, intimidation. Real estate. No, it all has to do with this opportunity. It all has to do with using somebody with the letter M, the opportunity to use someone that lives close to you, or somebody that's in your neighborhood, or somebody that's close enough to you to surveil and watch your real estate property and stalk you in your car or something like that. Third eye. Compensation. Forgery. Okay, so why is the High Priestess here? Tax evasion. VPN, life insurance. Yo, somebody took out a life insurance policy on someone and it was not you. It was not you. And if this exists for someone here, that is an indicator that they were planning someone's murder. I can tell you that, because someone here does not have life insurance. Definitely not. VPN. Disguise and a trust fund. Or somebody saying, yes, you can trust me. Wearing a disguise. VPN, tax evasion. You already know what they're doing here. And this was a deal. They made a deal. This was definitely a deal. A deal to betray someone. Betrayal. Yeah. Why is mature man here with this message and judgment? Because this is a cover-up. Because somebody doesn't want to face judgment. They're trying to cover up cash. Evidence. They're trying to cover up evidence of the cash. A mature man is. E. Is this electronic cash? Or is this E? Did E get some cash? Okay, somebody with the letter E. A bank account. They are trying to cover up something with the bank account. Because they got money from some sort of a bank account. And they know now, whoever these people are, I feel like they know now that whatever they were doing there, whatever they were helping, it was illegal. Okay, there was no basis, no moral basis to any of the fucking shit that they were doing here, besides that it was illegal and they were helping criminals. And now they're angry that they helped, and now they're trying to cover up the cash because it proves that they were a part of this. They're implicated in this. It's the smoking GUN. Somebody from the Middle East. Somebody from the Middle East is a smoking GUN, because this person was keeping a really big secret about the fact that they are indeed not an undercover police officer or working undercover secretly with the police and the IRS, top secret. Like, this is some trade job, mechanic, electrician. No, yeah, this person does not fucking work for, well, this person, whatever, this person isn't even that. They're a gang member. That's what they are. K. Somebody with the letter K is a gang member. They could have even pretended, like, look, they could have pretended that they're this. They could have said, yes, I'm an electrician. This is me. Wearing a disguise, right? Where's disguise? So they put on a disguise and they're like, yes, I'm an electrician, or I'm a mechanic, right? Fred with the car shop down the street. Yes, me, I'm an electrician. But I'm also secretly undercover for the police and the IRS. Yes, I'm working undercover. Whole time, this fool is neither an electrician nor is he working undercover. Okay? Yeah. And now they're trying to cover it up. Game over comes out. Yeah, and now the game's over. Okay? The game is over. This person is a thief. Yes, yes, thief. It's game over for you. Okay? You're just a thief and a liar, and you're not an electrician, and you're not undercover. Okay? So what's this false person is terrified right now? 9 of Swords. Yeah, someone local. Someone local is scared now. Why? J. A dealer. A local dealer, or someone that's local made a deal. A neighbor. I cannot make it up. Look, a neighbor. Somebody in your community. Somebody's fucking neighbor, okay? Or somebody that lives near you in your community. They thought they were helping this undercover police officer like they live in a fucking action movie, okay? Went to them and told them this crazy story about a divorce and an affair and a relationship and children, and you need to help us arrest this person, get them off the street. And this, I guess this corrupt, dirty official neighbor is like, oh my God, I'm definitely gonna help you. Yes, I'm gonna help you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'll help you. Drive by. I'll help you with something with driving. I'll help you tracking the car, where their car is driving, where they're going, where they're leaving, when they're coming back. I'll help you get a warrant out for their arrest. Australia. Geolocation. Geolocation Australia. And something about driving, geolocation, where somebody was driving to, like tracking the location here. Canada, the Midwest, police. They thought that they were helping someone track someone's location for the police. Okay. Hey, can you just put this GPS tracker on this person's car? Trust me, it's for the police. Okay. Robbery. Hey, can you steal this person's shit? Can you break into their house and steal things from them? Trust me, it's for the police. The police need this. The police need you to do this. Can you go and steal these things for us? Trust me, you're helping the police. Hey, people, can you put up secret surveillance cameras around this person's house and watch their every move? Trust me, it's for the police. Okay. Malicious intent. No, the fuck, it was not for the police, okay? This was sabotage and it was malicious intent. That's what it was. It was not the police. P, it was not the police. It was not the popo doing that shit, okay? Telling these people to do this stuff. Third eye. Yo, C. That is insane. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there too, okay? Who's involved in this? A father, an Aquarius. Okay, so May. So maybe this King of Swords is an Aquarius that told people that they're an undercover police officer, right? May and November. So maybe this May is the first time they went over there, right? So maybe in May was the first time somebody called up and said, oh my God, you have to help us with this child, right? And then they come over back in November and say, oh my God, you're never going to believe this crazy fucking story. Is that what happened? A Cancer. So first it was a Cancer, and then it was an Aquarius, right? All year long. A Mother and a Sagittarius and a Capricorn and a Virgo. Everybody took turns coming over to the community going, oh my God, you're never going to believe this. What do you want to say, right? What are you going to say to that? Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope this helps. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.